G'day and welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
And each week we'll be giving you the greatest tips on what to buy when you head down to the local bottle shop. There are lots of sites around that will give you full reviews, but hey, we're just going to tell you what we like, what we've been drinking, and what we think you should have a go at. So, for this week, we'll be kicking off with
a Jim Barry Riesling. This one, we're starting at the lower price bracket this week. This one is a great value wine. It's a fresh, crisp summer Riesling, really good drinking in summer. It's only about $12 to $15. The thing about Rieslings in Australia, you get great value. So this is the Jim Barry Watervale Riesling. It's actually just won an award for the Quaff Wine of the Year award. Some good fruit flavours, but also some sort of mineral characteristics as well. So for a cheap wine, it is fantastic value. So that's the Jim Barry Watervale Riesling. Get on it, about $12 to $15.
Very nice indeed. Now, speaking of summer wines, the next one that we'll move along to is a rosé. Now, rosés have had a bit of a bad name in Australia for a long time, but a few guys have been turning that around, and one of those producers is the Penley Estate over in the Coonawarra. Their Over the Moon rosé is an absolute cracker. You should be able to pick it up at around about $15 if you can find it. It's a little hard, but we'll give you a tip about that in a moment. Now, this one, very nice version of the rosé. Strawberry flavours still, but a very dry finish. So it's not that super sweet rosé that turned a lot of people off. The perfect wine for a very warm summer's day. If you're having a barbecue and the mercury's over 35, hook into this one. A dead set, brilliant one.
And look, the Penley Estate, fantastic rosé, can be a little hard to find at times. So another one that we like and is probably a little bit more readily available is the Turkey Flat rosé. Also good value, touch under $20 at most bottle shops, maybe a touch more at some that are a little bit too expensive. But it's a fantastic summer drinking wine as well. Again, a bit dry, it's not too sweet, so fantastic drinking in summer.
Now, obviously, we've gone through a couple of lighter wines. To make the next move up, we're going to look at the Rosemount GSM. Now, GSM stands for Grenache, Shiraz and Mourvedre. Basically, that is a Côte de Rhône, a French-style wine, but it is produced here in South Australia in the McLaren Vale. It's a great drop, this one. The blend means that it softens a lot of the characteristics of some of the reds in there, so you get a much softer finish on it, but at the same time the Grenache really pushes out and gives you a big flavour behind that. So it's a really interesting wine, a soft finish with a big flavour. Makes it perfect if you're putting together a hearty pasta, or maybe something like lamb. If you're going for a stew, this one's a good one to try. So the GSM, you should be able to see it at a lot of bottle shops at just under the 30 mark, but look out for it. At a few places at the moment, you can pick this one up for under 17. So shop around, make sure you don't pay more than $20 for this. It's a great wine, but a great price.
Yeah, great value at the $17 mark, can't go past it. Final one we're going to finish off, our probably the Perler of the week. We'll generally go through a bit of a price range, start with some cheapers, end up with a bit that's more expensive. This one is the Voyager Estate Cab Merlot. This is the 2002. I think the 2003 has just come out. This is an absolute cracker of a wine. Up there with some of the best Cabernet Merlot blends in Australia. And we'll get to the price in a second, but outstanding value. Big fruit flavours here. The Cabernet is really intense. The Merlot softens it out a bit, so it gives it that sort of rounded flavour. But an incredible wine out of Margaret River. You can pick it up in most places for between sort of $33 to $40 at the moment. If you get lucky on special, you can get it down around the 30 mark. But this easily drinks like a wine that's twice its price. There are some Cabernet blends that are selling for $80 that really don't match up to this one. So if you're looking to spend that little bit extra in the next couple of weeks and want to go out and all out, this one is an absolute steal.
Definitely a good one to look out for if you're looking to purchase something for a gift for someone. A lot of people would really appreciate to receive one of these, me included. So thanks for downloading and having a look at the Wine Week. This is the first Wine Week. Keep an eye out for episode number 2 and 3 and hopefully 4 and more.
Oh, we'll be back every week, Dan. Don't worry about that.
Definitely. So thanks for downloading. We'll see you again soon.
We'll see you next week.